Okay, welcome to my home shop, you guys. I've got I made a new piece out of 3/4, same as this. This one's badly bent from years of clamping. It's not quite, it's the only part on that saw. This and one other part that I don't think was made well enough. So, there's the paint we're going to use. We're going to try and get those parts painted today. Here's the brushes I've got. These are all disposable, cheap brushes. I'm going to try and use a 1-inch. Okay, I ran a 1/2-inch tap through there. And now I'm going to chamfer the holes on each side, and we're going to just run it over the belt sander and clean it up a little bit. Alright, so I've got this is the jaw that's adjustable. You can put it on an angle or keep it straight. It's full of dings and nicks. So what I'm trying to do is, I've been stoning it, but the stone is just not aggressive enough. So I've used a file. It would just be awesome to have a surface grinder today. Just go over this. But, you know, those jaws are basically, they're angle plates that are machined instead of, there's no surface grinding done on it, but you can see the machining marks from, 1969 or 1970, whatever year this was built. So, enough years of use that material bumping it as it goes in the jaws and taken out. So there it is after. There they are. We've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 parts. 4 of them are cast iron. Cast iron paints really well with a brush. I've just got first coat's done. I just got it hanging off my stepladder again. So there's the first coat. They're definitely going to need a second coat. And I got some work to do to get this thing all back together. I got parts all over the place. So let's finish up the base now. There it is after many scrubbings and rinsing and wire brushing and kind of working in the rain. It worked in my favor a little bit. I just scrubbed and rinsed with the hose. Scrub, rinse with the hose. And I did that for quite a while. I turned it upside down. These plugs here, the plug and the switch here were just coated with crud. This whole bottom was so rusty. So it turned out pretty clean. It's a little damp right now because I just dried it off some paper towel. And I'm going to leave it dry overnight. I've given up on giving it a first coat today. So there it is, all painted up. First coat on the top side. I got 2 coats on the bottom, and in some areas I've got a 3rd coat on, but I was kind of concerned. This is a pretty big piece to paint, so there was a possibility I might have run out of paint, but I still have lots of paint. I have about 2.5 inches in the bottom of that can. So what I'm going to do is give it a 3rd coat in some of the high wear areas. But this area here I'm going to leave it bare metal. I think originally everything was painted the jaws, everything were painted. I'm going to leave it bare metal. Turned out pretty good. Pretty happy with it. And I'm going away for 2 days. I'm going to a couple of fairs, a big fair and a small fair, but I'm going to get some video of some more antique tractors and maybe some little 1-lung engines. We don't know what's going to be there, but see if I can do that. So when I get back, I'll start putting this together. I'm going to give it a final coat sometime today or tonight, and it'll have 2-3 days to really cure up. It hardens really well, nicely, this paint. I really like this paint. It's better than the other stuff I've been using. Yep. I've got some tools, you know, I've just bought. I met a guy at a gas station, a machinist. I'm going to show you those. Okay. A little break from the painting. I met a guy last night. He's a former machinist. He switched trades, and he was selling some of his tools, not everything, but he had quite a few things for sale. But I picked up two things I didn't have. I didn't have a 3 to 4 inch micrometer. As a matter of fact, I don't have anything bigger than 3 inch. So now I've got 3 to 4 inch. It's a Fowler, really nice shape, 25 bucks. Nice and heavy, in really beautiful condition. A little bit of gum on there from, it was calibrated, and yeah, you know, I just have to take some paint thinner and clean that off or something. Came with the standard, the wrench, nice case, and this is really what I was after. I meant to tell you, anybody know what's in there? It's pretty long. So I didn't have anything bigger than 6 inch to measure with, so a while back I had to do something bigger than 6 inch. I had to measure something, and now I can go up to 12 inch. So a nice dial vernier. I think these are around between $300 and $400 new. It's in good shape. Looks pretty good to me. It was calibrated before 2006, it looks like. Last 11/25, it must have been 2020. It was supposed to be calibrated next time by February 24th, 2006. So he worked for an airline parts manufacturing, Airbus contractor. So pretty happy to get this. I've been trying to get a hold of this guy for about a week, and he gave me some I don't know if you call this shim stock or really long feeler gauges, but Starrett 1/1000 of an inch and 2000. That's nice. Good addition. So I'm slowly getting most of what I need. And as far as the WF Wells bandsaw is coming along, I'm using these little foam rollers. First time I ever saw one of these, I just bought it. It's about half the size of the ones I used to use. And it's great for getting in tight little spots. So it's gonna be painted its last coat. No, I got 2 more coats to do on one side of the base, and then we're gonna start assembling it. Okay, we got another package from Shenzhen, Hongdong, Guangdong, Blang, Blang, China Post. So let's see what we got here. Okay, there's our STS or NSS? I can't remember. Chuck, $30 some dollars. So it's a cheap Chinese chuck, but it'll enable me to put anything I want in that new drill I bought, new hammer drill. So you got your splined hookup, and then the chuck, and then the key. Very nice. Okay, well normally I know what I'm getting. I'm getting Chinese stuff, and I'm okay with it. It's usually pretty good, but this is pretty pathetic. You see the play in there? That the threads are nowhere near cut close to. Anyway, maybe when it seats down on this face, it'll be all right. And I think I'm gonna put some Loctite in there. Not impressed. Really cheap chuck. Tin, and even the jaws are kind of wanky. You see, they're kind of crooked there. Okay, I can move them around. So here they are, the Chuck, I shot that video quite a while ago and I never bothered putting it on. I'm wrapping up the painting parts of these WF Wells restoration videos. Next is going to be the reassemble. I haven't really thought about how I'll do that. Maybe I'll just show it to you finished at the end. And I just happened to have a chance today. I picked up a jug of this Cutsall, the coolant. So when I do start cutting with it, I'll be using the right stuff. You know, 13 months ago I didn't even own a bandsaw, and now I have 3. So the Chinese one, which I've been very happy with, except for it's not big enough. It'll be heading down the road. I've got a buddy I might give it to, or I might sell it if he doesn't want it. And we're going to get this together. We're going to start cutting some metal. I have one little plan maybe to put a lid on this tray, kind of bend up some metal so that the coolant can run down into there. But won't be dropping stuff into the... It's more like a tank. And other than that, it's going to stay just like it is. Oh, the part that I made for in here, I should go get it. It doesn't fit. So here's the part I made, and here's the original part. Whoops. So you can see one part 3/4, 3/8. This one's 3/4, and it will not fit because there's the piece in here. The lead screw goes through these 2 holes here. And gonna have to do 3/8. Yep. So we'll have to make a 3/8 piece. And I have some 4140, which is tool steel. I can make an exact copy of this. I think that's what I'm going to do. Other than that, there's nothing else I really had to do to this. The bearings had dried out, so that's why I greased them. And I found a blade that fits it. I had to order. Paint job's a bonus. Thanks for watching.